By the Emperor's light, another warp breach! Purge the heretics for the Emperor! Hello my friends and welcome back to Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. Last time we managed to make it to the Mechanicus Temple. The Electrodynamic Cenobium. I keep pronouncing it with an R. I don't know why. But we also picked up Heretics, who is already skating on thin ice, because if he keeps trying to take Goth Mommy away, me and him are going to have some problems. But before we get going this time, I just realized he has quite a few level ups to do. So let's go ahead and get this taken care of for him. Alright, so rank 5, we want thick skin and toughness. Then we want sworn enemy and Medicae, so he can actually hold a health pack. Then we want willpower, because he is somewhat of a psychic, or should I say psyker. And then we want Edge of Dawn, enemies adjacent to the psyker suffer 10% more damage. Yes, please. Then Lore Warp. Yeah, we already got these two covered. And Invigorate Hatred. Let's see if we can find it. Here it is. The warrior ends their turn near an enemy affected by the sworn enemy ability. The warrior gains, anything that lets them heal. Then we want... also grants 10 points of movement until the end of the turn. Yes, please. Sorry, but I'm going to try and run through this just as quickly as I can. I know he's got basically the whole wheel. Disarm, uses single shot attack or melee attack, gains 13% armor. That's pretty good. And then strength to help out his actual melee capabilities. Then we want... ooh, we could get him to shout. Now usually I go with Purge Soul. Deals from 2 to 5 direct damage, is increased by 50% against Xenos, by 100%. Ooh. So he'd be a demon killer. We haven't run into too much of that so far, but I think it will help, so I'm going to go ahead and go with this for now. And then Psyker Minoris. Then we'll go with strength again. Lore Warp. Let's see. I think next up we should go for ramming speed. Yeah, sorry if this build isn't exactly perfect. I'm just going off of what I have in my notebook, which is what I had when I was playing this last time. We have 30 Medicae, 40 athletics. I'm always going to have Abelard with me. And Cabela's good at demolition. Yeah, why not? We'll give you a little bit more Medicae. And then, yeah, willpower. Because I'm going to be using you more as artillery than I would be a tank. Let's see. Force weapon attacks deal plus 2 more damage and have 10% more armor penetration. Yeah, we'll take that. Until the end of combat, the warrior gains plus 4 movement points for each kill. Yeah, he's not going to be a tank. Yeah, I would rather have until the end of combat than for this turn only. So let's go with that. And I think he's good to go. I also think we actually cleared the area out of loot last time. So now we get a... Oh god, this part. It's a little bit embarrassing, but the first time I played this game, I completely TPK'd when I went into this area. So...
Your seneschal is always there.
Abelard and Cabela. I'm gonna have to time this right, because that electricity can very easily kill us. So next time it comes down, we'll go running in there and start this off.
I'll make an example out of you. You'll make a suitable sacrifice.
Alright, fair enough. So, we need to make sure that none of our people are standing on this square, or that square. If we stand on the ramps or over here, we'll be safe. I can't really put anybody out, so let's go ahead and
Death to the weak.
see how this goes. Miss.
Chaos guides me.
Oh, you bitch.
Death to non-believers. I bring ruin.
Do you now? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna put you there. And then... which one do I want to go with? 10 to 16? Let's see. No, we'll do this.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Damn, I was really hoping that was going to kill. Oh well, he can take his shot.
It will be done.
There we go. Loosened him up for Pascal.
Indeed. It will
Let's
be
just
done.
get ready for some pain, because there's a good chance we're about to get shocked.
Someone else can do this.
Nope, I'm just pressing all the wrong buttons. It's been a little while since I've been able to record.
Out of my way.
Miss. Alright. Now, I need to get off this square just as soon as possible. And I can see everybody from there.
I'll make it.
Go ahead and do that. And this. Who are we taking a pot shot at? I think I'm gonna go for this dude back here. So I might as well do that. And hit him with this. Oh yeah, I can absolutely take him out. Can't see him. Let's do it.
I'll see to it.
Yeah, there we go. Turned him into paste. Not a bad turn. I just got to get off of this square before that lightning gets over here.
I serve the ruinous powers.
Oh, God. Alright. Cabela's turn. So, I'll have her go here. And slap this man.
Death comes in silence.
Oh, Jesus. And then we'll go here.
As honor
I have
ordains.
2 jumps. So I should be good to do this.
Killing brings me no pleasure.
Yeah, why not? Eat shit, dude. Damn it. Okay. Go right there. And go
A
crazy.
dance of blades and shadows. Come, the other side awaits.
Ooh. Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah, there we go. Pretty damn good turn. Okay. Ooh, we can make it all the way up here. Alright, that's good. We'll do that. We'll do this.
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
We'll do this.
Guides me.
And then
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
we'll have Abelard hit him in the face.
I will do my duty. Reduced to dust.
Ooh, I can do one more. Might as well scream into the sky. Alright. Yeah, I'm sorry, Heinrichs. Basically, everybody's dead. I don't know if you're going to be able to do too much. Oh, you can see him. Alright, well, let's do this. Oh. Yeah, there we go.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use.
Be gone. Haneumann.
No. Not worth it. I keep doing that. Okay. I think we'll be alright so long as we get everybody, as many people as we can anyway, to safety. I don't think there's anything you can really do at the moment, Pascal. So we'll have you in there. Can I go there? And then... Yeah, I can do that.
Tactically sound approach.
And then I can do this. Which one hits harder? This one. They both look about the same. You know what? I think it just... I don't think it holds on to it. So might as well just do this. And punch him in the face.
I took care of this one.
Oh, there's one more. Oh, you poor man. Oh, you poor bitch. Well, Abelard's got you taken care of, too.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Man, that was quick.
One fewer time.
Okay. Now, that's about to go off.
I am your shadow.
So I want you to go there as quick as you can.
I've seen a lot of innocent people. I've yet to see someone remain so after an interrogation.
Alright, both of you are going to have to stay there.
I have a nose for profit and a taste for adventure.
Want you to go there. Ooh, Pascal? There. Okay, Pascal. You do that. You do that.
Miscalculations are for
I'll
cowards.
have me
I
hit
don't make
that.
mistakes. I make profitable learning experiences.
I'm just having to make my guys
I am at your service.
be as quick as they possibly can. We'll leave that alone for the moment. We'll have you pick that up. Alright, unpause. Collect all. Pause. You go do that.
Let's not waste time with pleasantries.
Quickly.
This Explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Alright. It would appear the Electro Priest damaged the motive force circuits on purpose to turn them into a trap for intruders. Oh, great.
Let us not dawdle.
Remember, innocence proves
That's
nothing.
not what I wanted.
You are in the
Do you require Inquisitorial approval?
Data meditation is terminated.
Alright, I need all of you to be as safe as you
Fate
can.
and fortune favor the bold.
I'm just gonna go ahead and stand there, and then we're just gonna do this one at a time to make sure that I don't end up accidentally killing
We are the
anybody.
spearhead of the Imperium.
What is that? Oh, you poor man. You're overexerted. Okay. Sorry if I'm being overly cautious. Like I said, when I first played this game, I TPK'd in this area because of these goddamn lightning traps, so I'm being a little extra cautious with them now. Okay. You three, quickly loot that guy.
Sometimes you consult the appropriate treatise on Tactica Imperialis and weigh every step. Sometimes, though, you just fire your biggest cannon and save the day.
Good advice, buddy. Now go loot that body. Okay. Got all that stuff.
Just a minor setback.
Quickly, while the lightning is...
How can one find the right way without his
Oh,
light?
Jesus. Yep,
Look
this
no
is
further.
what I was worried about. That goddamn lightning.
I will lead us to fortune.
Ready for data input.
Okay.
I have a nose for profit and the taste for adventure.
Alright, we should be good. Unpause.
I've suffered worse.
Oh,
Still
Jesus.
standing. Just barely.
That nearly killed me. Yep. I'm trying to be careful, and I'm still getting screwed over.
Is there
Quickly
money to
get
be
over
made?
there, dude.
Your seneschal is always there for you.
God damn it. Loot that man. We need to get everybody over here, and then everybody up there. Quickly!
We are the spearhead of the Imperium.
Alright, just gonna wait for this to go. Quickly! Now get over here. Get over here, Abelard. You foolish old man. Okay. Gonna do one quick check, make sure we've gotten everything. I do not need any more injuries more than we already have. Okay. Now. Going to go ahead. Oh no. Good. I don't need to do that. Everybody's over here. Let's do this.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
Thank you, Abelard. Ooh. Got a plasma pistol. Can Heinrichs use this? Heinrichs cannot use that. Oh well. Still though. That'll make good cargo. 90%. I should be able to do this.
Success is the only outcome I accept.
That is going to be a lifesaver. On these giant ones, now I know I can just pause it. A multitude of symbols are carved into the enormous generator. You realize they are the foundational tenets of the Electro-Priest religion. Standing out among them is the triumph of reason over all other facets of human nature.
Keep your wits about you.
Experience. Nothing matters more.
Okay, now let's inch up to this, and then as soon as the lightning goes, we run up. And go. And go. Go.
As it should be.
Okay. These dead heretics are suspiciously different from the others. The symbols on their clothes are drawn wrongly, and standard issue military uniforms show through the blasphemous tatters. That's interesting. Did they have spies? Okay, I think we're safe. Yeah, get it, Pascal.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Thanks, buddy. Alright, I think we're good to go.
I always have a backup plan.
Before we head in here, I am going to save it. Just in case I screw anything up. Electric Boogaloo. There we go. Alright. There we go. Alright, nice and safe. What's this? Bodies of careless cultists have been thoroughly fried by an arc of the motive force. Yep, don't feel bad, buddy. It happened to me and Abelard, too. Anything to loot in here? Anything at all? Alright, well, let's inch our way in here. There we go. Oh, shit. A crowd of cultists has surrounded a tech priest crucified upon a mechanism. A rhythmic whisper, repeated by 100 voices, blends into some blasphemous enchantment. Powerful discharges of the motive force run through the machine, causing the unfortunate prisoner's body to convulse brutally and forcingly woeful cries of pain from his lips. The tech priest's hoarse voice echoes under the ceiling. In the clenched claws of stagnation, in the shackles of iteration zero, under the iron wing, let the cycle be discontinued. Pascal's mechadendrites spring into combat mode instantly, and a wrathful rattle comes from his vox. I am registering a severe violation of the purity protocol. The blessed Amarnat has been captured by heretics and is being tortured. I want to make sure that... Yeah, we should be safe if I do some questions first. Are you sure he is Amarnat? Confirmed. I do not observe his face, but I recognize his words. Let the cycle be discontinued is the blessed Amarnat's motto. Let's look around the hall. The heretics have taken up positions everywhere. and many more are doubtlessly hiding in the passages leading out of the hall. For now, they are all focused on the sacrilegious torture of the tech priest and do not notice you. How is he bearing this torture? A devotee of the Omnissiah is capable of withstanding great bodily torment with no loss of functionality, but where flesh is reinforced with sacred iron will preserve, the purity of spirit may perish. I hypothesize that the heretics have made the blessed Amarnat a participant in some variety of sacrilegious ritual. Though sacrilegious torture, they are trying to break his will and turn him into an unholy terminal with which to control the reactor's outer power circuit system. God damn. The tech priest's colors are stained with grime. They are diluted, painted over with rot, and yet his heart still holds a cinder of bright red. This dying flame can be ignited anew. Ooh. Okay, good, so we can still save him. We must save the esteemed tech priest without risking his life. The mechadendroid points to the corpses of heretics lying nearby. We can use the blasphemer's clothing as a disguise. Unrecognized, we can sabotage the power units, overloading them and thus cleansing the Hall of Heretics. It sounds good to me. The lightning discharges have charred the cultist corpses. Whiffs of smoke rise from their empty eye sockets, whose contents have evaporated. Their clothes, covered in the blood of innocents, are crudely painted over with the emblems of the archenemy, which exude a repulsive air of soul decay. The signs of the archenemy are not just painted symbols, but conductors of its will. The words of their prayers, even spoken without faith, their coats of arms, even deceitfully worn, all this increases the presence of the ruinous powers near you and draws their corrupting attention to you. With a look of revulsion, Cabela picks up one of the rags with the tip of her blade. Nothing but your word, Amen Mechanicus, can make me don this filth. Once we are done, I will scrape my skin clean with a metal brush and bathe it in caustic lye. So that's not a no. Cassia stares in horror at the corrupted clothes and the scattered human ashes. Don't make me, please. What is the essence of your plan? Uttering a litany of actuation for the power units from the Lumeno Deacon's command throne will direct the motive force created by the blessed reactor into the hall. The distribution servitor is keeping its output within the set parameters, but upon receiving an order to increase it to peak values, it will turn this place into an electric trap. It sounds good, but wearing those cultist clothes is a bit of a hang-up. The safety system protecting the hall is controlled from the machine altar, which must be disabled. If all these operations are performed, I can guarantee that not a single blasphemer will survive the Omnissiah's wrath that will be unleashed upon this place. You would disgrace yourself by donning these tainted rags? Pascal deadpans. The only unbearable disgrace is that of a duty unfulfilled. The rest is merely spiritual attrition. You do realize this plan sounds like suicide. A sound similar to a laugh escapes Pascal's vox. This statement is true. Then what do you propose? To flee? I have tried to employ this behavioral strategy in the past, and it brought my soul no relief. Okay, so what are our options? Iconoclast, if it helps to save a worthy man. Heretical, no. Okay, so Dogmatic is just switching back to the other plan. And then there's a second heretical, which is also going back to the original plan. Alright. Well, if it helps save a worthy man, I will put on the cultist robes. I pray that the Omnissiah gives the blessed Amarnat enough fortitude. Pascal grimaces as a new wail of pain rends the air. Time passed, 5 minutes, 0 seconds. Alright, well, hopefully your buddy can hold out for just a second. The heretic's garb clings to your skin like a greedy leech. Tingling and foul fever spread over your body as though these tatters have imbibed the vile contents of their former wearer's soul. That's not good. That is not good. Well, quickly, we have to save this man's life. And, ooh, piece of candy. I'll take this.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Let's see. Anything to loot? I don't see any loot. Gotta at least pretend like we're moving in the right direction. Any loot? Well, let's do this one. A heavy crown of golden neural augmetics, rests upon the servitor's head. The crown is bent and broken from ruthless gun butt blows. The pale body is covered in blasphemous inscriptions carved into the withered flesh. I identify this acolyte as a distribution servitor. I am registering upon it traces of sacrilegious violation of the right of operation. The probability of its responsiveness to command is below average. 95 and 100%. I do kind of want to yell at it. Address the servitor menacingly. Your function is to serve, and I command you to serve. Nice. Coercion test succeeded. A shower of sparks burst from the mechanism upon the servitor's head, and black, ash-tinted tears make tracks down its pale cheeks. A weak whisper comes from the servitor's lips. Ready to perform my function. Glory to the Omnissiah. Energize the hall's power units to the maximum. It will be done. Thanks, buddy. Alright. Now, as much as I hate myself for saying this, we can loot the place in just a minute. I take that back. Let me just grab that real quick. We can loot the place in just a minute, especially because we are going to have to come running around and grab all these bodies. The altar is adorned with gilded skulls. Threads of metal that used to be electus are fused onto the bone. Once majestic, the altar has now been desecrated with blasphemous images of blue-green suns. Some of its levers and buttons have been pried from their sockets, but the mechanism still glorifies the Omnissiah with its operation. I identify this as the safety system control altar. For our diversion to succeed, the blessed machine must be executed, and may its spirit forgive us. Break the machine with brute force, 100%. Cause the altar to overload. Forgive us, honored machine spirit. We are obliged to interrupt your work. A mournful Beneric requiem pours forth from Pascal's vox. Alright, let's do this quick. No reason to beat him to death. Cause the altar to overload. Tech use succeeded. Pascal offers a short binaric prayer, then enters command after command to set up a trap for the machine spirit inhabiting the altar. The code born out of the tech priest's tinkering causes the spirit to flutter confusedly in a snare of impossible commands, heat up the altar's circuit boards, and perish forever in the showers of spark that burst forth from the melting wires. I'm sorry, dude. May we be granted the Omnissiah's forgiveness for this act. I am registering a general shutdown of the security system. Alright, poor computer, but we've got a life to save. Let's head over here real quick. Oh shit. A grim-looking heretic walks up to you resolutely, blocking your path, and as he studies your disguise with suspicion. You note that his left eye has 2 conjoined irises, while his right has 4? Oh, you poor man. I don't know you. Who are you? And why haven't I met you before? You 100% on that. I do like the coercion ones. Yeah, let's go with coercion. I don't know you either. You know? What's with all the questions? Are you the governor's spy? Coercion test succeeded. The cultist is taken aback and staggers backward a little. Fear flashes in his mutated eyes. Ah, to the abyss with you. Go on your merry way, brother. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. Now. Just gonna overload over this save real quick. There we go. Luminodeacon's command throne. Let's try not to screw this up. A tech priest's corpse, his throat slit, sits upon a splendid command throne, laced with finely wrought motive force paths. A contorted expression of righteous anger is frozen on his face. A black blindfold covers his eyes. This is the Luminodeacon's command throne. This is where the power unit, actuation, and shutdown litanies are recited from. The blessed Luminodeacon himself has the honor of closing the circuit the motive force flows through. What are the odds? 90%, those are pretty damn good odds. Let's sit down on the throne and recite the litany of actuation. I am about to be greatly honored, or else thoroughly charred. Maybe both.
Surrender to the dark powers!
Toughness text succeeded. As soon as you lay your hands on the command throne's panels, a painful sting of electricity numbs your senses for an instant. Your fingers cramp and your vision grows dim. Pain is visible in the tech priest's eyes as he looks upon the sacrilege. Forgive us, Omnissiah, for such a gross violation of the right of operation. Repeat the litany after me and activate the command runes I point to. Pascal's Vox starts reciting the sacred words gloomily and hoarsely. Oh, I hope I didn't piss him off. Alright, I took 11 damage, but I should be alright. Clinging on to the blazing shreds of your fading consciousness, you repeat the words of the litany after Pascal and touch the command runes as the unabating lightning rips through your muscles and makes your bones crackle. I am recording a successful activation of the power units. That's what we wanted. Let's light this candle. Yeah! To be absolutely fair, with as overpowered as we've been, we probably could have just ran in here and done things the hard way. But I do like frying everyone in one quick go. I will take all of that, except It is all going to cargo. Actually, Pascal? Nope, yours is better. Alright. Let's make sure we loot all of these bodies. Don't need either of those. Everything goes to cargo. Gotta go around and loot all of these bodies real fast. We've already gotten over there.
I always keep my options open.
Let's take a look. Anybody around here? Yep. Let's grab them. Jesus. That's a lot of cargo. What's this? Ooh. Heavy armor proficiency. Abelard? Yeah, I kind of like your duster better, but we'll still grab that. Ooh, piece of candy. And then, Abelard,
What advice do you seek?
I need you to heal me.
That's not the Seneschal's job.
I owe you a debt.
There we go. Alright, there should be... Did we get everybody's? I think we got everybody. Oh, nope. Not quite yet.
Operation.
I will definitely take that. And then we gotta come over here and grab this stuff real quick. Thank you. Alright, let's save your buddy. In the cycles of the foreordained, there lurks a flaw of worship. The tech priest's body convulses, pained, plaintive creaks of binaric prayers come from his vox. As moments pass, the signal becomes less and less clear, as if something twisted and wrong were being added to it. Pascal studies the tech priest's face carefully. His vox system moans in a tragic vibrato. Subject unidentified. This is not the blessed Amernat. Stranger, I request your name. How do you know my mentor's motto? Let's take a quick look at him before we start asking him questions. Examine the tech priest. There are deep burns all over his flesh, and the skin around his augmetics is charred. Sorry, cannot read today. Blasphemous spells have been carved into the sacred iron, forming unholy litanies of scrap code. It is amazing how robust this tech priest's life support systems have proven to be in maintaining the spark of life in his grievously wounded body. Do you know him, Pascal? The subject has not been identified and has no record in my catalog. Interrogation is impossible due to the subject's evident affective state of clouded consciousness. Who are you, servant of the Omnissiah? The fire of the hearth sent forth sparks. The name of this spark is Abel Haneumann. The tech priest looks over at Pascal for a brief moment. His speech becomes clear. The echo of my call has reached you. Good. The iteration is at its end. The design is fulfilled. What design? Why are you calling yourself by my name? Was it you who summoned me to Rykod Minoris? What for? I categorically demand an answer. Pascal's voice rises to an intimidating howl, but the delirious tech priest does not seem to understand what he is saying. What design? An intention, both bold and honorable, to open new gates for the waters of knowledge and comprehension. A plan written so that the righteous may follow and trust in the great pattern of revelation and uniform progression toward it. Pascal's voice is trembling with elation. Those are his words. I have not heard them in so very long. Ask him about Amernat. You came here because of him, after all. No! The tech priest's weak voice grows stronger. He came because of himself. Myself? To redeem myself? To correct a mistake? Possibly. But how do you... There's a look of gentle condescension in Abel's eyes, strange given the circumstances. The hubris of mind spurs him to build monuments to himself. Do not regret, for all is predetermined by the iteration. A devastating coughing fit cuts him off, and you hear the clang of tearing metal from inside his chest. Oh, that is not good. You can talk once we get him out of here. A cold premonition rakes the heart. The probabilities are dark and frightening. Brother, I do not wish to gaze into them. We are the flame of knowledge that drives the darkness away. Pascal is quickly inspecting Abel's wounds, paying no mind to the blood in sacred unguents straining his sleeves. His vox rasps soothingly. Do not fear what is to come, brother. We are already here. Try to take down the tech priest crucified on the machine. As soon as you touch the tech priest's battered flesh, he shifts his gaze to you and says, with sudden clarity, many sparks have gone out, but not all. The electric shepherds are alive. In the darkness, I hear their prayers. Find them, save them. Recite the hymn of contact circuit restoration, so that you may behold what is hidden. A blast of the motive force runs down the tech priest's body, and his face contorts in a mocking grimace. Malformed binaric code repulsively jarring on the ears pours out of his vox. Information archived to the effect that the circuit restoration hymn is the entrance password to the Electro Priest hiding place. Pascal responds with the dour rhythms of a containment aria. I note with great sorrow that the cultist ritual has been partially successful. My tech brother has been tainted by corruption. He is in the grip of a schismatical and unholy imitation of a machine spirit. I request immediate activation of the Texorcism protocol. Alright, buddy, you can't just put tech or mech in front of every word and expect it to fly. Cabela gives Pascal a long look, her eyebrow raised in a silent question. Pascal responds with an equally long silence, then creaks, "Thank you for your cooperation. Request denied. The catechism demands that this act be performed by an authorized unit." What is a schismatical? An ugly mockery of a noble machine spirit. Created by the warp, sometimes a few lines of despicable scrap code or a small clump of the motive force falls under the archenemy's influence and degenerates into an abomination of this sort, one whose very existence is an insult to the Omnissiah's wisdom. Alright, what are our options? We can save him, we can erase him, and we can just leave him on the wall. Now, given the world we're in, the safest option would be number 3. But I have some confidence in my team. If he does start to turn to the archenemy, we can kill him then. But we still have some questions for this guy. So we're gonna save him. I shall help save him. The possessed man responds with a burst of repulsive laughter. Every now and then a word or two of Gothic finds its way into the Beneric obscenities pouring out of his vox. In what seems to be the schismatical's tentative forays into a language that is alien to it. His body convulses, his joints twist at unnatural angles with the sound of bursting steel couplings. As the possessed man thrashes about, his internal augmetics emerge gradually through the hanging tatters of his flesh, as though an iron homunculus hidden inside the tech priest were trying to cast off the meat cocoon it no longer needed. Ugh, shit. That might not have been the best choice. Pascal's mechadendrite extends a thin drilling needle. Sacred unguent glistens on it. A code purification aria is heard as the needle sinks into the possessed tech priest's skull and touches his neural augmetic, forming an electric circuit with it. Extreme strain is visible on his face. Furious litanies pour out of his vox. Result, failure. Requesting assistance. Alright, what are our chances? Tech use, 100%. I like those odds. 85%. No, this is the arch enemy. We gotta at least try with the Emperor's prayer. Recite a prayer to the Emperor. Deliver us from the evil that has come for our souls from the abyss of the immaterium. Oh, succeeded! The sacred words caused the possessed man to convulse, but the strength of your faith prevails over the unholy spirit's power. Boiling machine oil streams down the tech priest's ears and his breathing mask. Word after word, you push the abomination out of his innocent flesh and back into the warp's oblivion. Yes! The tech priest's eyes roll up and he loses consciousness. Crushed, yet still alive and no longer in the thrall of corruption. With the utmost care, Pascal takes his body down from the mechanism and lays it on the floor. His stirring litanies of gratitude to the Omnissiah echo through the hall. Rest, Tech Brother. We will come back for you when we have done our duty to the miraculous fusion reactor. Lord Captain, the Omnissiah commands a pious mind to strive toward uncovering the truth. Therefore, I will not stop until I find my mentor and understand his connection to this servant of the machine god. I request the privilege of joining your retinue as a rightful companion. I can offer to fulfill the duties of an engine seer on your ship in exchange for the right to follow you and conduct my own investigation. Yes, please. Please join us, Pascal. Alright. Nothing more to loot. We still got a little bit of time.
Mistress Cabela, you move with the utmost confidence in unfamiliar places. And yet, until now, you have spent your entire life on a void ship.
This place is almost like the plasma drive chambers on the flagship. The deadly flashes of the machine's spark, the smell of scorched flesh, and threads that must be severed.
Fair enough. To be perfectly honest, it doesn't feel that different from the ship. Let's check this out. We got a little bit of time left. If this is what I think it is, then we should be able to do this real quick before we gotta end for today.
This Explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Thank you, buddy.
I always have a backup plan.
Alright, let's do this. The Cogitator's green screen lights up as you approach it and displays the flashing message. Pilgrim, Only the words of the first galvanic hymn will reveal to you the gifts hidden behind the veil of knowledge. Now chant with me. Let us sing this canticle too. The device's keyboard lights up, clearly expecting you to enter the rest of the verse. Pascal, kindly remind me how the hymn goes. Pascal's vox lets out a noisy groan, as if he's clearing his throat, but then stops abruptly. After a brief pause, he averts his gaze and says in a rasping voice, "It is not known to me. Only high-ranking servants at Shrine's energetic prosperity are permitted to perform the first galvanic hymn." Abelard snorts and struggles to suppress an involuntary smile. "Emperor, help us all. The esteemed Magos has been caught out not knowing a prayer, and now he's floundering like a cadet in an exam. I never thought I'd see the day. Dude, we've known him for maybe 20 minutes. But fair. Okay. So, let's see if I can remember this. The motive force that floweth through the veins like copper. The Omnissiah for whom the holy discharge springeth forth. Yeah, I think it's number 2. Verse 2 calls to you, pilgrim. Let us fill our souls with gratitude toward the twin poles of opposite signs that herald the motion of the current, the splendid resistors that conceal with them, the rite of transfiguration, the watchful breakers that protect us from the sacrilege of the short circuit. I think it's the twin poles. No, it's the arcane key that closeth the circuit. Now finish the prayer, pilgrim. May the unity of the sacred charges power, the memory of ages, the faultless soul, the mortal body, the immortal reason. I think it's the immortal reason. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's this one. Yeah, verily so. So, a pilgrim who has learned our ways is worthy of the gifts of the enlightened.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Hello? Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Plus 15% critical hit chance to ranged attack against enemies with less than 50% wounds left. I am definitely taking that. And I think we're giving that one to Pascal. Whenever the wielder hits a target with the arc rifle, they also attack all targets within 2 cells of the main target. Yes, please. Alright, let's go ahead and throw that stuff on. Anything else we can do? I don't think so. Not at the moment, anyway. Alright, what time is it? Oh, damn. Alright, it is getting to be about that time of the hour. So, unfortunately, we are going to have to end it here for today. But I want to thank each and every one of you for coming along with me. I hope you all have had a wonderful day. And until I see you next time, have fun and stay safe out there.